Today we are going to be making pants with elastic at the back, but this pants is going to have a zip. It's going to have side pockets, but the back is going to just have elastic. So come along with me. This is the tailor's haven. You're welcome. So let's start. So the length of our trouser is 39. So what we are doing now, we'll just take out 1 inch from the length. So since we are not drafting on a paper, this is what we are doing. We'll just take out 1 inch off because the belt band is going to add to the length of the pants later. So the length is 39. Then add, usually I'll add 2.5 inches hemming allowance. So I'll do that the same way. So I get in the length, the 2.5 inch allowance. Then here the knee, usually I measure the knee. So the knee is 20 as a waist to knee. Waist to knee here is 20. So we just roll that out. So we have the waist, the knee, and the head. So to get our crotch line, we'll usually take our flap measurement. So the video showing next to this is how to take our flap or crotch measurement. So after taking that measurement, here we got 29. So subtract 6 from that 29, which is 23. So 23 divided by 2, that will be our crotch line, which is 11.5. So we have our crotch line, 11.5. I don't believe in standard measurements. We are all unique in our different ways. So taking the measurements and applying these formulas will give you a very good pattern or a very good dress. Now to get our hip line, our hip line is our actual hip divided by 12. So our actual hip is 42 divided by 12 will give us 3.2. So that 3.2 is now our hip line. 3.2 our hip line. So just roll it. 3.2 our hip line. So we'll still make use of our actual hip measurement, which is 42. So our actual hip measurement for the two, we want to mark our thigh line now. So we are using our hip measurement to get our thigh line. So the hip divided by 4 is 10.5. Then plus quarter, which is 10.75. So you can see 10.75. Then on this place you mark out that quarter. So actually now we are having from here to here is now still 10.5. So I want to get our extension now. So we use the formula of 42 divided by 16, which is 2.6. So that's the formula to get this crouch extension. So note that. Then from here, this now on this point, we'll just square it up to the waistline. Then on this waistline, we'll come in by 0.75. Then that's from here, from this point to this hip intersection, we'll just roll it down to the hip, to the crotch line or the thigh line. Then make our arc this way. So from there we'll come down on our hip line, we come down by 1 inch. Now, to get our waist, since we are making use of the elastic at the back, so what we'll do, add 2 inches to the waist. So this customer here, the waist is for this customer, the waist is 36. So add 2 to it, which is 38. If we divide it by 4, we'll have 10.5. Then we'll add 1 to it, which is, sorry, we'll add half to it. We'll add half to it, which is 10. So that's 10 there. So once we divide our waist, which is 38, we'll divide it by 4. It's giving us 9.5. We'll just add half to it, which is 10. And that's what we'll mark here, 10. Well, is 10. So our hip is 42. 42 divided by 4 is 10.5. So we have 10.5 here. Then we will now add quarter of an inch. We'll add quarter of an inch for ease. So that is going to give us 10.75. Then we just join those points together, the waist point, the hip, and the crotch. So you can see how they are touching each other. So after you're done with that, we'll get the midpoint of our lap or our thigh. Get the midpoint. So we are taking the midpoints on the hip, on the crotch, the knee, and the hemline. So once we are done with that, we'll now start marking our hip knee measurement. So our knee measurement here is 19.5. So, sorry, 19. We'll be using 19 here, which is, if we divide it, 19 divided by 4, that is 4.75 on both sides. So 4.75 here, 4.75 here. So it's just like distributing it. So our hemline is 14. Our hemline is 14. If we divide it by 4, it's 3.5 on both sides. So 3.5 on both sides. So then connect. So here we have it. So this is the front. What I'll do, I'll just mark half inch here extra, just in case there's any adjustments, and we'll just adjust. So our pocket opening here is 1.75. Then from here to here, 7.5, or just come down here, mark 7. So we are good to cut now.